So it's apparently now 3 in the morning. Honestly, I had no idea it was 3 in the morning. And I am trying to DIY a dog t-shirt out of an old shirt. And I showed that in a minute. I came out to try to get a sort of measurement of my dog's shoulder to his arm, to know where to put the armhole, and instead I'm like, you can kind of see a light there. I can't get it from here because it's dark. But there's something going on with my neighbors, and my dog spotted it and started barking, and then I think my dog's, bad angle, is hiding under the porch now. Didn't hear any sirens, don't know what's going on. We got some, it's like, I don't know what's going on over there. So, yeah, I don't want to be nosy. My windows, I've got the heat, it's like really cold out, and I've got the heat on. So whenever I try to open the door to look out the screen, it's not really a screen door. It's like one of those light metal screen doors, like porch doors, because there's no real screen. It like fogs up immediately, and yeah. So yeah, my doggy is cold, and I want to he's not housebroken, so I can't bring him inside despite the cold. So I'm trying to make him a little doggy sweater. That right there is what I have right now. It's an old it's a sort of old Harley Davidson sweater that I got from a former sort of boss / co-worker. So, and I'm not going to wear it. I think I kind of know where to put things, but hold on, I'm going to lay that down for a second and flip it over to show you what my dog will be wearing if I can get it to work. I don't feel like switching the camera views over, so I'm not, it's a common one. It's that one! There, in the floor with the little dream catcher thing. I'm not a motorcycle person, I'm not a Harley Davidson person, and I'm not Native American. I mean, I might have some, I think, Shawnee ancestors, but if I actually do, I did not inherit their DNA, so I can't actually claim anything. I'm just white, okay? Yeah. And what the heck is going on at my neighbor's? All I see is red light. And that could just, might be fire truck, might be ambulance, might just be somebody, the brake light's reflecting off the house. I have no idea, and I don't want to go look because my porch light pops on every time I open the door, so they know I'm up, or at least my dog is. And my dog is just sitting there watching them. Because yes, I'm the weirdo neighbor that's up at 3 a.m. Yay, sleep disorders. I honestly had no idea what time it was. It could have been like 1:30 in the morning for all I knew. Okay. Oh, damn light. Hate that light. Gizzy. Come here, Gizzy. Gizzy. Come on. Come on, switch around. Let's leave the neighbors alone. Come here. Okay. Come on. Come on back. Hey, Gizzy. Is that a cow? Come on back. There you go. Come on. Lay down. You're good. No, come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, lay down. There you go. Good boy. Okay. That's about a hand's width between the shoulder and his... Okay. Eyeballing it, it's like maybe this far, like pinky to thumb between his shoulder and his leg, or front leg, arm. I know it's not really an arm, but you know what I mean. Yeah, and no idea what's going on at the neighbor's house. It doesn't look like an ambulance. It looks like one of those. It looks like a tow truck. How you get a tow truck at 3 a.m.? What's I'm kind of curious now. Yeah. So, and cow somewhere. I've been up there, there's not many roads here. It's like my road, the people across, not that you can see, but the people a little further from where that truck light was, they have 2-3 horses, so it's not that. People up this way, I walked up that way, saw nothing. I mean, there's a barn, but it looks like it's just kind of there. So, cow somewhere? I think I mentioned, I think I had another video where, outside doing something, I heard a random cow. So, I don't know if that was anytime this year or last year, but, yeah. Huh. It's like I've, like, this is what I'm thinking about 3 a.m. Mystery cow. Yeah. If this isn't a sign I need to get my butt to sleep, I don't know what is. Like, I'm not sleepy, but yeah. So I'm going to try to finish this doggy sweater and then take melatonin. Maybe it'll work properly tonight. Because yesterday I took melatonin at like 11:50, somewhere between 11:59 and 12:30. I don't remember when. And I woke up at like 3:30 in the morning. Yeah, a little early. I went to sleep again sometime around like 11 something noonish. I don't remember, like sometime around 10, 11. I don't remember. I slept for an hour or two. And I was like groggy, but I was ready to start the day. I made it in on time, but yeah, I gotta figure out my sleep schedule thing. Cause like having, okay, brain transition alert here. Having delayed sleep phase syndrome isn't like having your AM and PM be backwards. It's like, it's kind of being jet lagged all the time, but you have to go with your jet lag schedule. The world around you goes with their normal schedule. So, like, I'm actually up at a decent hour. Like, I'm lucky in that, like, I can get up around 1-ish and be fine with this job, which is awesome. I gotta get up earlier on Sundays, which is one day a week. I think I'd be okay. But, yeah, when you start your day at, like, when you work, like, 5 to 10, I'm going to be, like, 5 to 11, let's just say 5 to 11. Like, I get up early, around, like, for me, early is, like, any time before noon. So I get up around 1-ish, you know, have my coffee, get a shower, eat something, head out the door. You know, get dressed, makeup, all that fun stuff. I like to give myself, maybe an hour for coffee, you know, just wake up, check my emails, whatever, pick out an outfit, and then, you know, get my shower, put on makeup, put my, dry my hair, or just basically just brush my hair and my hair air dries easily, you know, and quickly eat something and get out the door. Like, I like to give myself a lot of leeway because I am slow when I first wake up, physically and a bit mentally. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. So, like, I have my, I guess, prep time in the morning. It's not really me time, it's more it's like get myself going, time. Like, maybe that makes sense, I don't know. Because it's not, I'm not always and I'm not always, like, dragging around. I don't want to say drag, but, yeah. It's a word that kind of sounds like dragon butt, but without the butt, you know? Yeah, anyhow. Yeah. It's like, you know, most people, you know, you can go to work, and, you know, they'll go do some maybe after work they'll do some shopping, do whatever, and when you get up at 5, that's great, but when you get up at, like, near 11, you can't really do that, because a good deal of places are closed, except for the 24-hour places, which, yay, Walmart. I don't know if Target is 24-hour. No idea. So, like, the Dollar General up here, I have to go on I only have to work 3 days a week at a weekend day. So, Dollar General's not a problem, just, you know, go when I can. But yeah, like I'm not going to be able to just, you know, run to the store after work or whatever, because, yeah, I'm going to have to check what store hours are, because I have no idea. I got to leave early tomorrow to get gas, I know that much. I have no idea what I'm doing for lunch, because I didn't really get hungry. We left at, like, 9:30, I didn't really get hungry, so I'm not really worried about it. Basically, just stuff my face right before we leave, make sure I've got my drink. Yeah, maybe don't drink so much, drink before the break. Yeah, I was kind of holding it there for a bit. Yeah. So that was, yeah, let's not do that again. So, yeah, just swing by, get gas. Oh, we are allowed to have, like, hard candy, cough drops, mint, so I'm good there. So if I get a cold, I'll be fine. I can have my tea with a lid on it. And, you know, candy. As for lunch, if I do decide to eat, lunch is like somewhere between 7 and 8:30ish, in that ballparky range. I don't want to do specific details, but like, I don't know if there's I think there might be a microwave. I didn't really look around the break room that much today, or yesterday technically. So I don't know if there is in terms of break room, like refrigerators, microwaves, things like that. Like, do I want to leave I don't know these people yet. Do I want to leave my food in there? Granted, mine don't have big old gluten-free on it, so I don't think anybody's going to want to eat that. I could just bring in stuff like tofu, like the kind of crap nobody wants to eat. Even I don't want to eat, just, to have something. Probably not, because, like, gluten-free food is kind of annoying in that it's, like, frozen. Like, I can't just pack, I don't have the kind of bread to be able to pack, like, peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Like, my bread is frozen brick solid, and I'm like, I would have to bring my bread, like, I guess I could toast it, but who wants a toasted PB&J? I got a knot in my forehead. And then it's like, the bread I have now is like literally half the size of a regular piece of bread. It's like slightly narrower. Like, say this is like how big a normal piece of bread is. Here's gluten-free bread. I'm not even, like, you've seen it. Okay, so it's like 4:34, and I am a smidgen early, and I guess people in the earlier shift are either leaving or heading out to lunch or dinner, or I don't really know how hours work here entirely for other shifts. So I'd assume they're leaving. And yeah, I still don't know what else in this area. I'm gonna have to, I guess, bum around at some point and see. I literally know, like, it's not really it's like, you have the interstate, you make this big turn, you go up this, like, it's like one of those, like, to me, it's like a road that's a cross between a highway and it's not an interstate. It's kind of like a highway. And an interstate. It feels like a combination because I don't know. It's like, I'm sure it's like a regular road to most people, but to me, it feels a little bit It feels like an interstate with buildings. Just like, it feels like a combination between a regular road and an interstate to me. And there's just like a regular road. It's hard to describe. But yeah. So basically, I know, get off the interstate, make this big loopy turn, go up this big main road, stay to the right, and then get to the left and turn, and boom, here it is. Like, there's pretty much nothing to stop at. Yeah, like, you have to get off, like, I don't know how to describe it, but yeah. So I'm gonna see if I can, like, I thought no, cell phones meant, because the way I read it, like, I thought it meant no phones at all in the building. You know, I can hear me. I've got it like. What was that? Sunglasses. Not my. Where's my lotion? What's my lotion? I'm gonna try to find. Okay, good. So where'd my phone go? I'm gonna have to edit that. I didn't realize I was sitting on my phone, so there's gonna be a random edit there. And I've got my book for later, but I don't necessarily want to have to run out here. Oh, here's my lotion. I knew something fell out of my purse earlier. I took a turn, my purse flopped over, and yeah. So we're not supposed to have books at our desk, which I get, but I think having a book sitting in my purse under my desk should be fine. So got change. Or the vending machine. Okay. There. Where's my chapsticks in my purse? I picked blue jeans that don't have any pockets. That was awesome. I got butt pockets, but I don't have, like, pockets. I don't know how to describe it. Where am I? I've got, okay, get a sweater. I'm gonna need this later. So they have Halloween decorations up. I might try to slide a picture of that. I don't think I'm gonna messing up anyone's privacy taking a picture of Halloween decorations, I've still got coupons in here, and I don't need my hairbrush. I would like to find, like I did with my bag of M&Ms. Okay, we're just going to use, how much crap can I cram in my purse? One of these. Okay, I think I'm good. Alright, so right now it's, I think, 10:16ish or something around there. Yeah, so it's going okay, not great. It's like training. It's more of a crash course than training. It's like she tells the lady who's training us, kind of shows you a few times and like doesn't really like. It's a crash course. Like I'm not just. I'm gonna sit down. It's like, you know, when you think you got it, but you kind of know you don't, but you don't know like what it is you're not clear on. It's kind of like that. Like I've got most of it, but at the same time, it's like a general feeling of like I know there's something I'm missing. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but yeah. And plus the computers we're on are the oldie goldie like big boxy computers, and I think some of them are slow, so that might be part of the problem. I don't know if I was supposed to clock out at break. She didn't tell me to, so I didn't clock out at break. Like, was it like, it was like, because she said it was like 15 minutes. So I'm like, is that 15 minutes go stretch your legs, and 15 minutes go eat something, and like, because when I left, people, like, I brought my purse with me, and like, I went in the break room, people were like on their phones, you know, whatever. Not many people are going to be eating dinner at like 7:38, you know, 7:30/8. But yeah, and we practice live calls tomorrow. So my face is kind of right there. I'm not sure how that's gonna go, because I'm not, like, hopefully this will help me with, like, just talking to people in general, because, like, I'm not good at coming up with things to say, like, but, you know, we'll have a script, so, like, I'll be trying to talk to people and reading on the computer at the same time, so there's going to be awkward pauses. Which, you know, first, like, I guess they don't seem to, like, I guess you have to be, like, do really bad to get fired. Like, the only thing I've heard is that getting fired over is, like, dress code type things. So, yeah. Or, like, having your phone out, which I get, but, you know. So, the day goes by fairly fast, so that's a plus. Although, apparently, like, it doesn't always end at 10:30. Like, tonight they closed, the shift ended at 9. And, like, when it does that, like, how, like, if you're actually trying to get 40 hours, how do you do that? When some days they don't stay open long enough, because to get 40 hours, you would have to work, like, all week, no breaks, and the weekend with, you know, I don't know if you could use a break on the weekend, right? 8 hours, I think you'd need a break, like, to go eat or whatever. But, yeah. I'm going to stick with it. I just want to I'm going to try to keep it long enough to get my debt paid off. I'm not going to be able to live off of this, I don't think. We'll see. But main goals now are getting my debt paid off, which, my debt, I think, is like, I'm going to say under it's 1,000 something, it's under 2,000, it's not that bad, but for me it is. You know, just pay bills, just try to get to a point where I can pay most of my bills, and then maybe work towards something else. This is just to get me back on my feet, basically. I don't want to be doing this forever. I mean, the hours are awesome, love the hours, can't complain. I don't know, I think there's like 13 of us now in there training. I don't know how many people were there before. Then we had a guy or two. The guys are gone. Because it's like a row of computers. It's like a little room that's kind of like a narrow little room. The computers against this wall, and computers against this wall. So I can't, like, no, I'm on this side. I can't really see who all, like, I was focused on what I was doing yesterday, and I didn't really do a head count. And I'm like, I've got myself kind of in a corner, so, like, I'm constantly looking at the back of the instructor's head, which is interesting. Like, she showed her, like, we have 2 badges, like the campus badge, and then right now I have a temporary badge, and then we'll get a full badge later, like a real one. And she showed it to us twice, but I've never seen it, because when she showed it, she had her back to me, so I'm like, I have no idea what the badge looks like, so yeah. Let's see, what else? Apparently I am now the only white person in the room. At least like, if you forget my name, I'm easy to identify. Yeah. That was like my grandparents are like, "Are you like you're the only white person in there?" I'm like, "There are a few other white people." Like, you know, like they're just mind blown. It's the city. Like there's like, you know, a significant African American population in this city. It's not that big a deal. I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? I mean, there are other white people on the floor, and like the phone calls we made, like, so. I mean, I guess we're the minority in there. I don't see what that has to do with squat, but okay. I mean, like, if we get in a big group, I'll be easy to pick out. I mean, yeah, and maybe my accent's a little bit, like, my accent is a little bit different compared to the rest of them in there, so I'm like, I don't see what the hell, I mean, okay? Like, my grandma's from the South, so, yeah. No, just, like, I don't know, I'm like, what do you want me to do with that like, your opinion on that? So I'm like, okay, me, I feel perfectly safe there. It's on a campus, we have a security guard. You have to check in with him to get through the door, so, yeah, I mean, I don't know what he'd do. Something happened, but, yeah, you know. So, what else? I need to change clothes. It's fun working in there because it's like freezing cold when you go in, hot as hell when you're inside there, and then freezing cold when you get out, so you don't know how to dress. Yay. But yeah, that's about it. Reading a script and talking to people. Yeah. One thing is, like, we've done like practice tests where we just gone through the thing and just read questions. Apparently a few of us have problems reading verbatim. I learned I cannot say service. I tried to. There's a word where I tried to say service, and it came out services. Like, I didn't even know I did that. Apparently, I did. One girl managed to say Taco Bell instead of tobacco. Taco Bell for tobacco. Like, I don't think that's going to be the same results you want for your questions. But like, it's just going through reading, and like where the instructor pretended to be like a person who picks up the phone. I don't want to say the actual thing. And like, but she gave us time to look through our, like, you know when like somebody calls you, wanted to do a survey, and you ask them a question that throws them off, and they read or they like say something that sounds like it's like there are certain responses we have to give to certain questions. And like, she would give us time to look that up, and there'll be like these awkward pauses. And I know when we talk to people, that won't happen. So I kind of wish that they would do, or like, someone would make like I guess instructor or whatever would make actual calls and just let us quietly listen in to see what they do. So, but they didn't do that. So I think we're on the phones tomorrow with actual people, and I'm not like, I think I've got it. It's like a lot of halfway explaining and a lot of kind of figuring out on your own, seems like. So, not the ideal job, but hey, hopefully a decent enough paycheck. So, yeah. Okay, I think that's enough for now, and you'll see me tomorrow. Bye. Okay, recording. Okay, I don't know if I mentioned this yesterday or not, but apparently, like, when we're on the phones, like, I guess the computer dials a number, like, it picks people from across America. It'll have a thing up with the person's name, and like, if we need their address, later on their address will show up. But two things, I don't know how it is with every company, but with ours, we are not allowed to ask how to pronounce someone's name. We've just got to guess. That's gonna be fun. And we cannot ask if you are male or female. We've just got to take a wild guess and put it in there. Usually with names, you can tell, but sometimes voices, you know, some ladies might have a masculine voice, some guys might have a girly voice, or a feminine voice, that's a better word. So, yeah. And, like, I don't know if I'm missing out on an opportunity to use a fake name. Like, I feel like I I'm not worried about security things because most of my family is here, and the few people that are my family, few people I know that know my real name, that know where I'm at, are my family. There's like very few of my family that's not here or in Florida or wherever else. I'm not worried about that, but I can see how it would be fun to use a different name, but I feel like I would give my name automatically without meaning to, and like, if your name is Nicole and you put down Nikki to use as your name, you have to use Nikki. You can't use Nikki or Nicole. You can't flip-flop. So, like, I mean, my name is a nickname anyway, so that wouldn't be a problem for me. But, you know, I feel like it would be fun to use a different name. But I also know I would forget and just revert to using my real name, and then I'd be in trouble for that. But, you know, plus I don't know what name my voice sounds like. I don't know. I know there's a website, a forum I'm on, that could help me with that, but I might do that later. I might, like, because it's a name forum. I'm hardly ever on there, but I might ask, and I don't know how to just upload a sound file, because y'all already know, like, people watching this already know my real name. If you see my videos long enough and you know what I sound like, I felt my voice is like my voice feels a bit deeper than it normally is, because I need to get, like, I don't have a cold or anything, but I'm sort of getting, like, you know, that seasonal mess voice, a little raspy kind of. I don't know, maybe it just sounds like that to me. I need to get a flu shot. I gotta figure out when to do that. Yay. So, okay, so now I'm gonna go, and you'll see me later. Bye.